Now I gotta book a new flight. Niggas gotta learn shit ain't happening overnight. Even larger 21, having the time of my life. Got to the top and I
Go, what is the word YouTube channel? It's your boy Fred B. Fry, and I'm back again quicker than what I said. I told y'all catch me in Miami, but nah, I got something else for y'all real quick. I got some hot shit for y'all. Y'all gotta tune into this one right here. I'm going to do my most asked question ever today. Well, I wouldn't say that, but people do ask me this all the time, bro. Because I know there's a lot of entrepreneurs out there just like me that want to start their clothing business and want to take their stuff to the next level, but really don't know where to start, how to start, all this stuff. It's cool. That's what we're here for today. I'm going to be showing y'all how to successfully start a clothing business and what tips and tricks you would need to make your business flourish. Now, today, I'm going to show y'all my 3-year journey because y'all think Soul Society started like this. I think I'm gonna put an old picture if I can find it up on the screen right here. But I think my logo like 2 years when I started this brand 3 years ago looks so different, bro. It's all about progression, staying consistent, and all that. Again, like I was saying, so I started Solo Society about what is it now? 2026 now. I started Soul Society. I'm pretty sure it was about 2022 or 2023, and it was like when I just got out of high school, and then I wasn't even selling like what I'm selling now. It started with shirts and jackets. Then was my bread and butter. And I'm not gonna lie, my design from 3 years ago, looking at all this stuff now, that design, that shit was ass. It's okay though, because I'm going to show y'all how y'all don't gotta start like that, bro. Cause I didn't. If I would have known what I know now back then, I would have never been dropping shit like that. I would never been moving how I'm moving, doing none of that stuff. But without further ado, the first thing you want to do to start your clothing brand, man, this is the most important thing because without this, your brand is nothing. You gotta have a meaning, bro. You need to start. You need to have a good name. A name. The name is everything. You really got to think about it, bro. How I decided on my name, Solo Society. Basically how is in society we're all got different paths, different goals, different aspirations to one day, you know how your friend, you don't have the same friends as you get older, life matures everybody to one day you have to be on your own. But in these clothes we can all come together and all be fresh together in a Solo Society. You see how I got the meaning. Y'all gotta have some meaning behind y'all stuff because I promise you people are going to come up to you and ask you, what does your brand mean? What does your name mean? Where did you get your name from? What made, like, people want a backstory. People love a backstory. I'm telling you, that's one thing. That's great sauce. I'm telling y'all. People will love to listen to an entrepreneur and sit and tell you their story on how they really did that because it's really inspiring other people. Like I'm telling y'all, not even just like when people see a inspiring entrepreneur, bro, it's not even just like, oh, I want to do what they doing. Like, it's like, no, I'm actually invested. This person actually took a bet on their self and actually made something of themselves. So like, yes, people really are invested in that stuff, bro. I'm telling y'all. The name, don't rush y'all names either. Just sit down, find, brainstorm, do what you got to do, get high, get drunk, whatever you got to do to think of your name, bro, because it's gonna come. And when it comes, it's gonna snap in your head. Now, two, the next thing you need is a design. Design, next most important thing. I'm telling y'all, your design is your next most important thing. Now, I really wish 2 years ago I really had this sauce, bro. And this is where people really like mess up and like people really rush this process because you want to just drop some clothes and show people what you're doing. Like, no, bro, clothing brands take time. It is a process, bro. Just be, just be patient. It's all gonna fall into place. If you are struggling on design and you're like struggling like finding your creativity, all that other stuff, like you don't have an iPad, you don't have the right resources, you don't have the right, you don't know where you want to start, just like all this different stuff, bro. Hire a graphic designer. Greatest sauce I can give anybody, bro. Seriously, because what a graphic designer is, bro. People literally sit up all day and just think of new designs and sell them. It's people out here that do literally every aspect of your brand for you, bro. If you know the right people and lock in with the right people, they can literally do this stuff for you, like down to like manufacturers, promoting you can pay people to promote your ads, promote your brand, all that stuff, ambassadors, graphic designers, all that stuff. Is you literally don't have to do all of this yourself. If you're as busy as a person like me, I know you're not gonna have time to do everything that you want to do to make your brand flourish the way you want to flourish. So sometimes you're gonna need other help. Don't be scared to ask a nigga for help, bro. Don't be scared, bro. But with that, just hire a graphic designer. I have a lot of graphic designers that I have under my belt. That's really, I can't give y'all that. That's the services I pay for. But if y'all ever wanna get into me, y'all can always DM me at any of my socials right here, and I can get in tune with y'all. But with that though, but you have to be careful. Now here's another part I ain't tell y'all. Scams. There's a lot of scams out here nowadays, y'all. Y'all know that. People will scam y'all. There will be a designer that'll take your money, spend you for like 2 weeks, and you'll never get nothing. There'll be a designer that you'll pay, and they'll block you as soon as you send them money. You have to do with a trusted person. How I try to find trusted people. Really, you gotta look how active their account is. Their account, that's gonna tell you a lot. The follower account, and how act and like they're posting, how often they're posting, all that. Likes, comments, are people actually interacting with this account? Are they posting like customer reviews, anything? You have to look into all this because you will get scammed. I'm telling you. Don't look crazy when you get scammed if you're not listening to this video, bro. But yeah, and then I really try to range people that got follower count between like 20 to 50K. I really don't like to do business with people with more than 50K followers, because them type of people are really busy, and there's a lot of people that they're like working with. So they like probably won't be able to get back to you in the quickest time frame, like all that stuff. So you do want your stuff back in a time frame, a quick time frame too, bro. Because people like their stuff on time, bro. So with that, once you do your research and you find someone trusted, just hire a graphic designer if you're ever having trouble. But if you're a creative person, just get on that tablet, use some of them apps, like PixArt, Procreate, CapCut. Use all, like, CapCut is for editing and stuff like that though. But just use those apps, bro. Get into your creative bag, man. It's gonna be there for you, bro. You really won't, and then you might not even know how creative you really are until you actually go try that shit, bro. Stop saying you're not creative. But if you know you're not, I just gave you some sauce for that. Now another thing, and what I was just to touch back on what I was just saying, timeliness. Oh my gosh, I can't account for how many times, like, I will say this. Okay, when I first started my clothing brand, when it was about, I say after a year, when it was like I was still messing with these old manufacturers, like bad manufacturers, like that's later in the video. We're not gonna talk about that yet, but bad manufacturers will hold your stuff for so long, bro. Shipping times, like I was probably getting shipments every like 2-3 months, bro. That was my problem. That's why I couldn't elevate to the point where I am now, bro, because I never had clothes on hand. If your products are on hand, bro, you're going to elevate so much faster than someone that don't have on hand products. Yeah, it'll all look cool when you're promoting, doing all of this, then the third. But do you have it? Can I buy it? Can I touch it? Can I see it? That's what people care about at the end of the day. No one cares about just something that's being promoted, bro. That could be on the other side of the world. That's not going to benefit me. Now, timeliness, bro. You have to do everything time you. I would say for most people, make you a schedule, bro. Just make you a schedule on how you want to do, bro. What you want to do, how you want to do it, when you want to drop, when you're gonna have this here, photo shoots, all that. Like, just have a schedule, man, because it does get a lot. It really does. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. But timeliness, man. Customers want their stuff on time, bro. I've had to refund people. I've had people saying that my shipping times are too long. I've been there before, y'all. Y'all just gotta just lock in, find y'all right people, discuss, see what their shipping times are. I would, even if they can, if you have people that ships your stuff and you can pay for expedited shipping, do that. Just pay the extra $100 something, bro. It is going to work out in the long run. I promise you. Now, now you have a name, a design. Now I just talked about timeliness. Next, a manufacturer. Now this is really hard too, and I offer manufacturer packages too. Like people that need help with that, y'all can DM me again. I'm not gonna give y'all a manufacturer, but I can tell y'all how to do it. People, like, if you want some people that I use, you do have to pay for that, but you can hit me up. You can hit me up. But manufacturers, bro, you have to make sure you have a good manufacturer, man. These are the people that can make or break your business. Because let me tell you, especially for people that are just starting. Let's say you just started your brand, right? And you just saved up your first $1,000, right? Your first $1,000, and you can put it all into your clothing drop, trying to flip it. Okay, cool. Now let's say you get a bad manufacturer, right? And you do this. He do this, you pay him, and then it takes 3 months. It takes 2.5 months. Or You talk to somebody and you talk a shipping price beforehand, and they'll lie. Because don't think these people don't think they won't lie to you because they just want your money at the end of the day. You have to find someone that really wants to do business and wants to grow with you. You will get lied to out here, bro. There's a lot of, and that's why people really stop because they'll put their money in that they just saved up, make a bad move, and then boom, okay, now I'm out of this $1,000. Now I'm out of this money that I saved up so hard for my brand, and I don't have it no more. So now I'm not. Trust me, I understand that. So it's just like, how do you go forward now? Now you got to restart your process, your saving process, all that again. That's why watching this video, man, do your research. Research is going to save you. Don't be lazy with this shit. Because when you get lazy, you're gonna start losing money. Don't get lazy, bro. That's another thing, man. You can never get lazy with this, bro. But back again, do your research. If y'all can't, manufacturers love to be on FaceTime. They'll love to reach out. They'll reach out to you first. My guy reaches out all the time to me. He will FaceTime me, do all of that, bro. So make sure y'all actually are tuning in and having real conversations with them before you just send some money to somebody on the other side of the world, bro. I'm telling y'all, like, it sounds, a clothing brand is so, like, I love clothes, but boy, you will lose some money if you do not know what you're doing. I'm telling y'all. Once you find that, now you have your name, you have a design, you know how you're gonna do it, you know how you're gonna run a schedule. Now you have a manufacturer, bro. Next, promotions. Now, promotions, when I say promotions, I mean promotions and drops. Now, when you get some, let's say you got your clothes now, right? You don't want to get some clothes and immediately just start posting it. Well, well, no. Because if I knew this is how I would have been conducting back in the day, you don't want to just get some clothes and immediately post it, bro. Some raw stuff. No, get your clothes. I honestly, bro, depending on how busy you are, how much you can fit in your schedule, take like 2 days, maybe three, and just make content of them. Don't post it, don't do nothing. Just make content of your clothes. Record videos. You with them, stuff on the ground, pictures, just hella videos of your clothes, whatever, hats, pants. If you're making socks, it don't matter, bro. Just do that because when you do that, but then when you're doing that though, you have to let people know that you are dropping. You have to let people know that there is a drop coming. So make sure that all the promotions and stuff is still on the flow. Everything is still being told. Everyone knows what to expect and what's coming. But you don't show them. But you show them, but you don't show too much. Like build that anticipation. Build that like y'all know how y'all feel when a new Jordan or the new Jordan finna drop. Y'all want to know when that y'all want to know when that's coming out. Y'all gonna be ready to go grab that when it drops, bro. People can be like this for your own brand too. I'm telling y'all, bro. Just do everything right. When you're take quality pictures, bro. That is everything. You have to take quality pictures, bro. If your pictures is shit, I don't care how hard your clothes is, bro. If your pictures and videos is shit, nobody's going to buy it, bro. Promotion is everything. Everybody be on these phones nowadays, bro. This is how you, like, I'm telling y'all, bro. People don't really understand this. If you know what you're doing on this phone, you can really become a millionaire. You don't have, like, 9 to 5s are so dead, bro. If you know what you're doing on this phone, you can really generate income for generations, bro. Like, just listen. I'm telling y'all, bro. But okay, now back to what I was saying though. With releases in a drop. Once you have that, once you take your 3 days and you have all your content, have your drop date set. But make sure everyone knows this drop date. Then when it's out, make sure you have to redo a website. You have to make a website too. I would say making it, you don't necessarily have to make a website because I've seen people operate without websites. But websites just help you out so much more in the long run, bro. Little stuff too you're gonna need, like websites, business cards, like you're gonna pay for ads, promotions. It's just little stuff you're gonna have to pay for, bro. You need some mics for content, tripods, all that stuff, man. Like business cards. Like you really need all this stuff, bro. Now once you have all of that, okay, now you're ready to drop. Because now everyone has been waiting. Everyone has been waiting to drop. Everyone has been waiting for you to drop. You can't let them know too much of what you have coming out. Now that it's out, everyone's going to be buying, rushing to get that limit, to get that sizes. And another thing too, don't ever order too much don't ever order too much, especially when you're starting, bro. Because that is another way to lose some money. People even if you promote them, bro, people will tell you that they're gonna buy. I'll buy when I get paid. if I'll buy next when it drops. Oh, I can't wait. And then you'll drop it and they will never buy. There's people like that, bro. I'm telling you, there's people like that out here. So you gotta watch out for that. Get what you know you're gonna need. Like I've been running my brand for dinner 4 years now. And I still to this day, I probably won't like. Okay, I did just cop. I copped 80 pieces from my rhinestone sets, but that was because I knew that drop was gonna be crazy, and I sold out of all of those. I knew that already though beforehand. So people starting is different. I would say don't really do no more than 20 sets, bro. You don't need no more than that, bro. You're just getting started. You don't have to go all in. Oh, drop 4K on the re-up, 3K on the re-up. You don't have to do all that, bro. Just like I said, be patient, bro. Just I'll say you'll probably get, and your main size is small, medium, large, extra large, 2XL. I really wouldn't go higher than 2XL. I mean, it is a main size, but those are sizes that you're gonna automatically need, and extra small. Those are sizes that you're gonna need off the rip. Those are sizes that everyone are. But then if you really want to make some more money in your brand, you gotta get sizes in like 4, 5, 6XL because people are bigger out here. Big people got money too. They want to buy that. They want to buy that shit, bro. If y'all can, and like if I'm trying to get to the point where I could get X small through 7XL in, like I need all those sizes I can, bro. It's still all a process, man. Whew, I've been talking a lot, haven't I? Yeah. So now you done dropped. Now you got a name, a business. Well, no, now you got a name, a design, manufacturer. You know how you gonna drop. You done drop. Now all you need is to promote it, bro. You have to build, and now you have to build your image, bro. Make people want to buy from you. Make people want to buy your clothes, bro. Always have your clothes on. Always have a business card with you. Always be ready to talk. Always ready to answer questions. Always promote, man. Now that no, but when your drop is out, promote that shit as much as you can, bro. Once it's out, promote it as much as you can, bro. People always love to see new stuff. And back to what I was touching on again, make sure your content is good. Make sure you have quality content. Make sure you have a quality iPhone or a quality camera you're on. Like I would say, with these iPhones, bro, I would say uh, definitely like a iPhone 12 and up should really be fine. I'm not gonna lie. Like what is it? What we on? Like iPhone 18 now, or 16? Or I don't know what we on, but really any newer iPhone should really be good, bro. Cameras are too easy to come across nowadays. Seriously. Now that you have all that, now it's other stuff that you can need that you're going to need when you get down the line, when you get into the nitty gritty of stuff like LLC. I literally just formed my LLC probably like not too long ago, and I've been doing clothes for I don't know how long. But you need that. You need trademarks. You don't want somebody to be able to take your name and make money off it, right? You need all that stuff, man. All that stuff. But all that is really just more basic stuff you need to start your clothing business. That's like all basic information. And all this information is free. It's free, man. And even if y'all not on my, even if y'all not learning from the channel, y'all can go on TikTok. Y'all can go on y'all go on Safari, bro. Information is everywhere. Read a book, dude. Like information is everywhere nowadays, bro. Especially for entrepreneurs, bro. There's always a book for entrepreneurs out here. Now that I done gave y'all so much sauce, I want to see somebody successfully take their idea and run with it. I gotta know I'm motivating somebody somehow, some way. It is what even if you don't have inspirations for a clothing business, take some of the info I just had and stick it to whatever business you're in because there's still valuable information that can stick to whatever entrepreneurial spirit or whatever you're feeling, whatever business idea you're feeling on your perspective. It doesn't have to just be clothes. These methods can work out for anybody. Okay, not like a manufacturer drop date stuff like that, but like managing your money wise, you'll have to have like items you'll need, other stuff, be ready to talk, meanings, name behind your business, LLCs, all this stuff, bro. It's just like you gotta have it, you gotta know, bro. You really do. But I really hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. I always will love to sit here and talk about my clothes. I will always make clothes. I was making clothes to the day I die. I don't care. But again, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I hope somebody took something from this video and will start something successful. And even if you're not starting clothes again, I hope whatever y'all are doing, make I hope y'all make it successful and make it work for y'all because everyone has ideas, bro. Everybody is bright. You just got to step into your creative bag and get comfortable with being uncomfortable, bro. You have to. It's real easy, but make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Next video, y'all gonna be catching me in Miami for sure. I leave? I leave Wednesday. I leave in less than a week, man. So I gotta get a lot of last minute stuff together. But y'all gonna catch me when I'm back in Miami, man. Back in Miami, back in the 3-0. Damn, bro. As much as I love Miami, I forgot to do the code. I think it's 305. Back in the 305 for sure. But y'all already know what it is. One last time, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And Fred is out.
Yo, I got it with an Asian, made my money real tall. Pulling up fast, just give me one call. Dedicated on the world, know the name will never fall. Get it